Howdy folks, this is a Saturday morning shave for me. Today I am shaving with my feather Shavette, camisori style. There's the blade there. Got it in some warm water. The blade that's in there, there you go. Soap I'm using today, Wickham Soap Company, 1912, Parma Violet. The consistency of the soap inside, if you have not seen this one, is you can still, it don't take a whole lot of effort to put your finger in it. It's fairly soft. And this one here, this is the only soap I have that smells like this, and it's a great smelling scent. How does it whip up? Well, I've got my brush really loaded up. Omega, this is boar hair, and yeah, there's plenty of lather. It didn't take a whole lot of soap to lather that up like that. Got my alum block today, Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements, complete with rubber band. Beard balm I use after I'm done shaving off camera, and yep, that's what it looks like. Goes well with the facial hair I have. The witch hazel, Dickinson, and Zoe's Beauty Boutique. This is my aftershave, non-alcohol version. I've already put a hot towel to the face, put some bloom water on there, and wet the face. We'll go ahead and get lathered up. We'll see how this soap works. This will be my first time using the 1912. I have a couple of the Super Smooth, and it's great soap. And now they are on to the next, I guess you might say, generation, if you will. 1912. Oh, also that container contains almost 5 ounces of soap. 4.93. Something like that. Almost 5. But I'm telling you, this scent, I don't have anything that smells quite like that. There just went some suds. It'll be a bit messy today, evidently. Alright, we'll start with the first pass. Probably just have a 2-pass shave today. Here we go. Blade I'm using in this feather, haven't had any bad experiences. In other words, it's usually pretty smooth. The more I use it, it seems like the better it gets. Not that the first use was bad by any means. Person might consider just a little bit edgy, but I have to say this is one of my comes to Shavettes, this is one of my favorites. I like the camisori style. For me, it's easy to shave with. It's easy to maneuver with, handle, control. So far, everything seems to be going pretty smooth. I mean, it's nice to have a soap that has a great scent, and this one does, but great scent, and if it's not a great performer, to me, then the scent doesn't really matter. I'm more concerned about how it's going to perform. because you gotta have a certain amount of slickness and cushion when you're shaving with a Shavette or a straight razor. To me, I think, at least my experience has been that you can get by with a little less with a DE. At least I have been able to. I guess, to me, I don't have all their scents by any means, but just because to me this scent is so unique, to me it seems like the one to get. I don't have all the soaps that are out there, the scents, but this one here is just a really nice scent. In other words, when I first got it, yeah, I spent quite a bit of time taking the lid off, putting it back on, take the lid off, put it back on, smelling the scent. It's really nice. Because I had no idea what to expect when I got that soap. Sometimes, you know, you have an idea. This one here, I had no idea. Alright, get ready for pass number 2. Wet the face again. Still got plenty of lather in here. I've probably got enough for another 2 shaves. 3 pass shaves at that. This is a lot of lather. Probably should have used a brush with a smaller knot. Seems to go on pretty smooth. Oh, I think the going price on these things is about $18 for roughly 5 ounces, darn near 5 ounces. Alright, pass number 2 against the grain. Seems so far to have plenty of slickness. We'll see what the alum block says later. Get the full report, I guess you might say. If you're wondering, when I'm shaving with the new soap, I guess you might say less chatting and more focus on the shave. In other words, it's one thing to try soap, but to buy more afterwards, for me, that first impression, in other words, I make sure, in other words, did I put too much water, not enough water, did I do something to cause it to not perform like I expected it to? So I pretty much have to really focus on what kind of shave I'm getting as I especially go against the grain. Because this blade here is plenty sharp enough, so I know that's not the issue. It is still, I don't know if you can see it on camera, the discoloration that seems normal for me. Right there. How some of it turn red and some of it won't. It's been like that forever, as long as I can remember. And it could be in the middle of the day, late in the evening, and it'll do that. In other words, it didn't necessarily have to happen while I'm shaving. It's been kind of a play on the month of September. First two letters, SE, single edge. So in other words, tomorrow I'll shave with another single edge razor. Figure the month of December, DE, be double edge safety razors. But I do enjoy shaving with the single edge. Kind of feel like that if you haven't experienced a single edge, you might want to try one. See what you're missing out on, or maybe in your opinion you're not missing out on. I know for me it's like, yeah, I really feel like I was missing out. First started shaving with them, it's like, wow. I've had good experiences with them. I haven't had any bad. Whether it's a Schick injector or whether it's a gem. One with a flip top or whether it's a Micromatic. I had great shaves with them. In other words, for me, if I decide to go with a single edge, I'd have no problem. Because with both of those, I get great shaves. Smooth, comfortable, pretty much effortless. Alright. I think this might be alright. See what the alum block has to say here. Only got one spot, which is kind of odd. Right over, it's not right there. For some reason. Even though it's red here and here, I didn't get any stinging there, but I did there. Overall, great shave though. It smells wonderful. Alright, that was the alum block complete with the rubber band. I'm going to use some witch hazel, and for me I use witch hazel not only on my face but I also use it on my head. No hair on the head, that skin has been exposed for a good number of years, so it needs all the attention and care that it can get. I'm forever bumping my head on something, scraping it, getting in and out of the vehicle when I'm outside doing the yard work. Always something, it seems like. So you know there's not a lot of skin on top of the head anyway. Well, I've taken out plenty, so it's extra thin now. Zoe's Beauty Boutique. This aftershave does not have any alcohol in it, so you need to shake it up. Not that some of your other aftershaves you need to shake up anyway. And this would be the, if I was trying to match it, this is the closest I can come to it. Now, to be honest with you, I really like this aftershave. The scent is great. Smell it straight out of the container. When I put it on, I was really surprised when I got this one. This was another one of those I had no idea what to expect when I got it. But the reason why I picked this particular aftershave is because I really do like it. I haven't used it in a while, and getting to the point where I guess you might say how you really miss using something. I have the soap to go along with it also. Great shave. Alright, let's go back. I'm going to go back over what all I used. And once again, this is always Beauty Boutique. Jamie, she's on Etsy if you want to look her up. She still might have some. This is the beard balm I'm going to be using off camera. Today's soap, Wickham Soap, 1912. Parma Violet is the scent of the day. It's great stuff. Really enjoyed the shave with it. The shaver of the day was my Feather Camisori style. Use number 2 on the blade. There's the blade. And of course, yes, I did use alum block complete with the rubber band. Kind of thinking I don't think I ever use an alum block without a rubber band now that I've used one with a rubber band. Dickinsons witch hazel. There's my soap, Omega, and this is what's left in the bowl. Expecting rain this weekend, so if you're out and about traveling and you're getting rain where you're at, travel safe. Till next time, smooth shaves.